Do you know how lucky we are to be able to watch Kevin De Bruyne and Phil Foden every single week? Guys, Manchester City have just beat FC Kopenhagen 3-1 away over in Denmark in the Champions League last 16, and it feels really good to be sat here watching this City side warm up as we know that they can do. This game was trickier than we thought it was going to be. It really was, but City were good tonight. They really were. We made sort of difficult work, you could say, of it. No, I don't think we did, actually. I think the Copenhagen were good, actually, but we saw a little bit of brilliance tonight from a City side absolutely ready and primed to go the distance. Thank you for joining this video. It is massively appreciated. You guys are superstars. Please do give the video a like and subscribe if you also are new to this channel. It would be massively appreciated. Help support the video. Click the like button and let me know down in the comments what you make of the game as well. It's always appreciated. This video is actually sponsored by the wonderful people over at Football Prizes. Let me just bring it up on screen right now. Here we go. There we go. If you want to win a signed Guardiola, Jack Grealish, Phil Foden and Kevin De Bruyne shirt, ridiculous, head over to Football Prizes right now by clicking the link in the description. That is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity there. Those treble winners, the greatest manager ever, the greatest player ever, our greatest academy prospect ever, and of course Jack Grealish, an absolute superstar. You want to get it signed, a shirt signed by them, click the link in the description below. The competition ends tomorrow, so you've got, no, it ends 21st of February actually. You've got a week to enter. So get onto it as soon as you can. There is already half tickets have gone, which is crazy, out of 999. For a few quid, you could win that wonderful memorabilia on your wall. I'd love to have that on the wall behind me. I really would do. I might even enter myself, actually. And there's loads of other prizes you can win as well. Loads of other prizes, including signed shirts by Ederson, De Bruyne, Grealish and Foden separately, plus hospitality tickets to City versus Copenhagen and so much more. Head over right now, link in the description below, Blues. Good luck to all who enter. But anyway, we're in a very good position, aren't we? We really are. 3-1 away is wonderful stuff. It's the performance that we needed from this City side, and they were deservedly the better team as well. You look at the stats there. The XG says it all, 3.39. 27 shots away, by the way. A team who gave Bayern trouble. Bayern failed to beat them there. They beat United, of course. They're not a great side, but are they a good side? Yes. They reminded me an awful lot of the Danish national side in terms of they were well organised, they were structured, they were hard working, they were a really good side. They really were. They made life very difficult, but City were excellent. Other than that one mistake, I would say City basically had a near perfect away display in the Champions League. Guardiola was right to not give this side a short shrift. He took them very seriously, and we got the result that we needed. Can we talk a little bit about Phil Foden and Kevin De Bruyne? Honestly, do you know how lucky we are? We're so lucky, man. They're such special footballers. Kevin De Bruyne again tonight with 2 assists and a goal. Just so good from Kevin De Bruyne. Absolutely wonderful. He says 1 assist. Has he lost an assist, by the way? If you've taken it off him, I'll be absolutely devastated. But I'm going to say 2 assists. I'm going to give that assist to him. But either way, Kevin De Bruyne tonight, a goal and assist, if not 2 assists. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Absolutely brilliant. The difference maker. Of course, Phil Foden as well. Statistically, the man of the match here on Sofa scored a goal and assist as well. Playing on the right, for what it's worth, with a very Riyad Mahrez display. It's just so good to watch these 2 quality footballers. Like Phil Foden right now finds a way to score and influence more or less every single game. He's just absolutely balling out there. And he's such a big part of the identity of this Manchester City side. It's just so satisfying to watch him. When you see him playing in this reign of form, you can see why City have just broken records. City become the first team in Champions League history, by the way, to score 3+ goals in 7 consecutive matches. I think this is the most games won in a row by any English side. We've won 9 Champions League games in a row, the longest by any side in the competition's history. We are breaking records left, right and centre. Life is very good for us right now. Away 3-1 at Copenhagen, you would think we'd do it at the Etihad. I know the draw was favourable, but that wasn't an easy game, as you can see by their focus tonight and their determination. So we should be through to the quarterfinals already. We are only a game in hand away from being top of the table in the Premier League. We're in the FA Cup still. Look, things are looking really good, man. Looking really, really, really good. And I'm feeling on top of the world right now watching this City side. Like, I think we actually saw potentially our strongest side as well. I think for the first 20 minutes, City looked excellent. Jack Grealish unfortunately off injured. I'm hoping it's nothing serious, but the balance felt so nice. Doku had a really good game, by the way, when he came on. I thought he was really smart. He created chances. He created a lovely chance for Foden, a good cross for Haaland. He was smart with his use of the ball. He was versatile. I really like him. But I think that balance in the first 20 minutes was absolutely excellent with Grealish, De Bruyne, Foden, Bernardo and Rodri behind Haaland. Ake, of course, Ruben Diaz, Stones, Walker. Probably our best back four right now with Ederson in goal. Of course, Ederson made a mistake, but largely that's an 11 that's very close to being sort of the treble winning side. Of course, minus Gundogan, but maybe the addition of Foden more involved as well. And I really like it. And to me, I'm very excited right now about the way the City side is turning into the City side that we all know. Every single year we see it. Teams right up Manchester City, they question our commitment, they question our attitude. And this City side find a way to just show that they are still there. They still have that focus and that determination, that hunger for success, that drive for glory, and you can see that, you can sense that belief is starting to build in this City side again. And I don't know who can step to us if we play at our very best. I look around and I see some good teams, but I still think we're better than everyone else in Europe at our very best. If everyone's fit, of course. With injuries and maybe even bad luck, we can be beaten, of course. But if everyone's at their best and fit, I think the City side is the best side in the league and in the world. It's so weird to say that out loud, but I think it's true, and I think the evidence is there with the trophies and the performances. Look, Kevin De Bruyne has come back into this City side looking absolutely wonderful. He's getting goals and assists, and he's influencing games. He looks healthy. He looks like Kevin De Bruyne has never been away. He looks absolutely focused right now. Phil Foden has absolutely thrived in his absence. He's found something of a niche for himself. And right now, when I see this Manchester City lineup, there's nothing that it really misses, I would say. It's still strong. It's still organised. It's got versatility from the bench. Like, we won tonight without the likes of Alvarez. There was no Kovacic or Vardy. You've got Oscar Bob there. Obviously, Nunez and Doku came on. But the Kanji, of course, is on the bench as well. Ortega, one of the best backup keepers in the world. There's options to this side to change it. Rico Lewis, of course, a really smart footballer. This side has got a lot going for it right now. It really does. Kovacic and Vardy, how not playing. Look, I like it. I like it, and I'm feeling good about where this City side could go. Especially with De Bruyne. Like, the quality we've got right now with Kevin De Bruyne, to me, he is the best player in the world right now in terms of what he can do. I really think he is. I mean, he's come back better than I could ever have predicted. I just didn't see him coming back to this level this quickly. And I think he's just so ready right now. He's been talking, by the way, after the game. He said, we played them a couple of times. The atmosphere is great. They're going to try to do everything. They had a great group stage, so we have to respect them. We made one mistake and they pounced. We played good, created good chances and could have scored more. Luckily, in the end, we scored a third, so it's a little bit of an advantage now. Yeah, let's talk about the goal that we conceded. I tweeted during the game that I don't think there's a need for a Spanish Inquisition every time we concede a goal. I know we keep conceding a lot of first chances, but that's been the case for years. It's been the case for years. And my theory as to why that happens is simply that the chances that Manchester City concede usually come from a mistake. Like, teams don't create many chances against us, so they tend to come from a moment of self-mutilation. Like, City make a mistake, the team's unbalanced, and they score a high-quality chance. Actually, though, the chance they scored tonight was a ridiculously hard one. Like, 20-odd yards, he put it in the top corner. It was a really nice finish. Why does that happen? To me, I think it happens simply because teams have to score. They say that necessity is the mother of invention. And what they mean by that is, like, if you need to do something, you're more likely to create it or do it. And I think it implies in football as well. It applies to football. And what I mean by that is, like, sometimes pretty average players can do special things because they have to, because they're playing against a special side. And I do think football is largely, playing at top level, be it the Premier League, Champions League, and that's where Copenhagen play. I think of Andres Townsend for Palace against us or whatever. I think these players are high-quality footballers, and I think they can do special things in the moment when they're playing against the De Bruyne or whatever, because they're sort of they're at the most focused, they're at their most motivated against the best players to prove a point. This is why I think we concede high-quality goals sometimes, because players just manage to strike the ball sweeter than they have done because they have to give their team a chance. Subconsciously, they're at their best. So it's a cup final, basically. And some players play the best in the cup final, you know? And I think every now and then, of course, the chances that we can see are really high-quality chances because we're caught on the counter. We'll get outnumbered or a mistake happens, so the team's unset, the shape isn't right. I'm not going to panic. I do think come the end of the season, the really big games, the final run-in, I think those mistakes will sort of be stamped out by Guardiola because I think he'll start playing the players who don't make the mistakes. And I think the general focus that will come with it will it'll fix itself. It'll fix itself. It just will do. I'm not worried about it at all. I'll worry about it if it starts costing us to an extent where we're dropping points. But I don't think we are right now. It's just one of those things. I do think the goals are part of football. You know, it's just goals are part of football, you know. Oh, God, bad news there. Bernardo Silva sustained a big knock in his ankle, according to Guardiola. I'm hoping that just means it's just sore, not like he's injured. And knock doesn't mean injured, to be fair. Not me could be painful. Not good there at all. But yeah, that's why I think we tend to concede silly goals, because it just happens, you know. Not good, but hopefully that'll go. Oh, that siren, by the way, you're right, John. The siren was terrible. So annoying. Oh, God, Foden there. Bernardo. It was a really bad challenge. Really bad challenge. I don't know, Kevin. Like, Pep's made injuries out to be really serious before. The players have been back in days. You know, he's been back in days, so we'll see. Anyway, we'll see. It's one of those things where I'm not going to get too worried. We've got quality players, you know. Phil Foden can play out there. We've got Jack. Hopefully he won't be out too long. Fingers crossed he won't be. We've got Kovacic. We've got good players. We've got more than enough. I'm sure he won't be out for ages. But to me, I am feeling really good about this. I think this City side has put up a good performance tonight. This is a good Copenhagen side. They are organised. They are structured. And this City side had to beat them tonight with some quality football. We could have scored more, don't get me wrong. We had some big chances. I'm feeling pretty confident about our chances going forward as well. Like, this City side is one warming up nicely. Has Bernardo ever had a bad injury with us, says John? I don't know, actually. Has he? I don't recall a period where Bernardo's been out for an awful long time. There's something about him. He's very wiry, isn't he, Bernardo? I don't really know. I can't remember any serious Bernardo Silva injuries. Thoughts on the lack of clear chances for Haaland. It's just how it is. Though Haaland actually did sort of create one really well for himself towards the end, didn't he? No, he had a couple of chances, actually, to be fair, where he had the 1-on-1 towards the end, well safe from the keeper. Then he had the header as well from the follow-up from that. He should have scored probably Haaland, but it is what it is. In games like this, the chances tend to come to players who are around Haaland as opposed to actually are Haaland, because it's just there's so little space. They put such an effort into kind of nullifying Haaland that it becomes harder to sort of get chances to him, but it is what it is. It's fine. I'm not too worried, guys. This is just a short video, a reaction, because I'm a little bit tired. But overall, this is job done. Basically, it's job done. This City side right now, they are ready, hopefully, to go far in this competition. There'll be a 5 things learned tomorrow. Guardiola's also just. But here we go. God, even more news. So Vardy 2 to 3 weeks, ankle ligament injury. Guardiola said about Greenish, I didn't speak with the doctor, but it looks muscular. A pity, because in the last days his attitude training was much better. He helps us find the right tempo. That's interesting, by the way, about his attitude in training. Guardiola's implied there that Greenish hasn't been right in training recently, which is interesting, actually, because Jack seems like a really likeable lad. Maybe he's been struggling a little bit. That's humans. We'll see. They were horrible, by the way, Copenhagen, kicking. They were kicking City so much. They were, but we got the job done. 3-1. The full fit squad lasted about 10 minutes, you know. But who cares? We got Foden and De Bruyne, and they are wonderful players. Bernardo's goal, by the way, beautiful. That dink over the keeper. I would give De Bruyne that assist. It looks like he touched it. We'll see. I'm going to leave it there, guys, because I'm knackered tonight. But thank you so much for watching. 5 things learned tomorrow. City 3-1. Run away through, hopefully, to another quarterfinal of the Blues. Like the video. Bye-bye. Good night.